In my opinion, the absolute worst withdrawal symptom. Brutal during opioid withdrawal. Let's get into it. So if you're new here, my name is K Ruggs, the sober dog, recovering addict, heroin, coke, you name it, oxys, alcohol, everything. I try to get the real factual info about addiction out there to people. Restless leg syndrome. I always saw like those commercials on TV about restless leg, and I even seen some comedians back in the day talk about it. And I totally agreed with these comedians who made fun of it. Like, really? This is what we are, this is what's a big deal today, restless leg? That sounds so stupid, and just like deal with it. I am 100% sorry for having that opinion. Anyone out there who suffers from restless leg, normally, on a day-to-day basis, nothing to do with opioid withdrawal, I have a 100% new respect for what you deal with. One of the side effects of opioid withdrawal is restless leg syndrome. Now, roughly 5 to 15% of the American general population of adults suffer from restless leg to some extent. That doesn't mean they have anything to do with opioid withdrawal. They just suffer from it normally. But people that are in opioid withdrawal during the actual detox period, and even a little bit after the other symptoms have stopped, restless leg is so many times brought up as one of the worst symptoms. I definitely wouldn't say 100% or even maybe 75% of people get it, maybe 50%, but I have put multiple videos up on social media, Instagram, TikTok, all these other places about restless leg. Every time I do, those are some of the best, most successful videos as far as views and comments and likes I've ever put up. There is immediately like 60 people commenting, "Yeah, that's so right. Worst symptom. Oh my God, that happened every time I was detoxing." So it's very common. Two of my good friends in recovery, both 100% got this just like I did. So what exactly is it? Basically, you're going through your detox, you have all the other symptoms, you're vomiting, your diarrhea, your nausea, your sweating, hot and cold sweats, your chills, your flu-like symptoms, extreme anxiety, extreme depression, cravings. Then there's the restless leg. I would describe it as they have online an unbearable sensation and feeling to move your legs. That's a great way to describe it. As soon as you lay down, you're in your bed, you're laying down, you're just about to fall asleep, or you're just about to go in that little relaxed state before you fall asleep. It is like somebody tied a rope around your legs. You aren't controlling any of it. And every time you are just about to start relaxing, they pull the rope up and your legs kick up. It is the most annoying, uncomfortable, helpless feeling as far as withdrawal symptoms I have ever experienced. It is brutal. If you can't hear, I got a pretty nasty cold, so I got my coffee, spinach, blueberry, protein powder, vitamin C, super juice. Cheers. While we're cheersing, if you like Soberdogs content, hit that subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Hit that like, turn them notifications on. All right, let's get right back to RLS. Another way I could describe this is if you've ever been you're taking a nap, let's say it's during the daytime, or even, just ready to go to bed at nighttime. You lay down, you're just about to get comfortable, and something wakes you up. The kids running around, the cat crawling on your head. If it's during the day, the neighbor just started the lawnmower right outside your window. something that just irritates you. And I'm sure you've experienced it too. The more angry you get at the outside thing, the harder it is to then fall asleep. You know, damn, that guy right outside my window. I just got out of work. I'm exhausted. I want to take a quick nap. He turns his lawnmower on. And, you know, or if it's the cats, you're like, oh, come on. You put the cats out the door and you just lay down. But now you're freaking, your heart's going and you're just kind of agitated. Just like that. And then every time, so you lay back down, you're agitated. Maybe 2-3 minutes later, you just finally, your breath is back to normal. You just started to calm down. You're just about to get into that. Stop moving around a little bit comfortable in bed. Now remember, you're also going through opioid withdrawal. So it's not just like a normal sleep or nap. You might be vomiting, diarrhea, you know, all that stuff I mentioned earlier going on, sweating, moving around. So to actually get in a spot where you could stay still and be somewhat comfortable is kind of like a miracle at this stage, but you do. And the second you get there, your legs start kicking again. The legs start kicking again. And it's just uncontrollable. It is like you are not doing it. You can't control it. You can't stop it. It happens, you know, some people every 20 seconds, some people every 3 minutes. But every time waking you up. And it's also an eerie feeling because it's like when if you fall asleep on your hand or your arm and you wake up and it's all numb and like you can't control it, or like, you know, you're all like you're trying to wake it up. It's kind of like that to an extent because it feels like you're not pulling the strings. You're not doing it. Then you start hitting your legs, you know, you're trying to massage them. I've gotten up and walked around, gotten up and stretched, gotten up and tried to massage them, gotten up and tried to do everything, and it just doesn't work. Nothing helps. It is one of the worst withdrawal symptoms ever. What can you do to beat it? Basically, not much. You have to wait until you're done detoxing, and that's about it. K-Rugs, the Sober Dog, and I'm out. See ya.